the jingling going on, goodness gracious. Literally just sorting ourselves out, so just bear with us with the funny sounds just for a moment. There we go, yet another microphone. Let's get this one in as well. Well then, as soon as we're sorted, we'll have a word and let you know where we are, what's going on, and what we're doing, how the devil are you, and all that usual good stuff. Now let's just open a couple of things, and then we can say hello. What on earth are you doing today, Mr. Bear? And if we have a look at the other end of the runway, we should see something moving right now. I'm pretty sure, don't get me wrong, but I'm sure that just taxied out to take off. But it's obviously aborted its takeoff. It's a C-17, as you can see. We had two C-17s come in late yesterday. You probably saw one of them on the video that I put out. Which was in total darkness. Then a little later, another one actually came in. Now, whether that one has literally just come in, and but I'm pretty sure that's the one that was taxiing out and abandoned the takeoff. I haven't got Fred the Ted with me today, so he's not updating me as to what's going on. So basically it was a quick mad dash to be able to set everything up in time for you to be able to do this live this morning, because it taxied down around about 5 minutes ago, and I'm sure that has got to be the one, definitely. I can't see another one, and I'll see if I can grab hold of Fred the Ted. He's not too far away, and see if he can give me any info. Well, what can we tell you about today? Well, it's a lot cooler, that's for sure. But at least at the moment, it's not raining. It was raining pretty much most of the night again, and first thing this morning. But at the moment, you can see we've got sunshine and a bit of blue sky, which is rather nice. But it is very cold. It really is very cold. And folks in the chat room this morning, we've got John, Aviation Kid, Brad is with us, that's Brad McCarthy, Mel, Lloyd, Hazel Harding, hello Hazel, Xyrox, Colin Hill, Gabrielle, Neil is with us, that's Neil Osborne, Dickie McVitie saying morning old, good to see you Dickie, Daniel, Red One, Robert Kowalski, I think that's what, right, yeah, and Neil Osborne, and everybody saying hi, hello, how are you doing? And it's great to have your company. And on this rather chilly day, I'm not as high up as I was. I'm back in sort of behind the fence. Well, we're always behind the fence, aren't we? But we're not looking over the fence today. Basically, it's just too windy. The wind is really blowing today. Fortunately, it's blowing directly behind me, so it's straight down the runway. You can probably see from the weather sock. Let's have a look. Where is that? Somewhere around there. It's over near the trailer, isn't it? I should see it. You have to excuse me for the moment. I need to get those glasses on. I can't see a damn thing. There we go. There's your weather sock. So we'll wait and see what's going on with that C-17. So just talk amongst yourselves for a moment, and I'll be back with you in just a couple of mo's, okay? So let's see what that C-17 is going to do. Whether, so I've got no radio, no Fred the Ted today. So let's see if it taxis back or goes back all the way down the taxiway. Maybe could have been a problem with its flight plan, so it waited down here. We will find out, but looks like it's taxiing down anyway, so you should get to see that fairly soon, taking off by the direction that it's actually heading. Just in a moment need to go into the menu and just make a slight alteration, because it's all set for how it was last night while we were dancing in the dark trying to get you some videos. But, let's just make these alterations just while we're waiting. Here we go. Right. May get a blue screen for a second. Should be okay now on that setting. What else we have? Okay, well, see how we get on with that today in those settings. Probably just need to straighten the tripod up when I get chance. But anyway, let's check. Yep, that seems to be running okay at the moment. Well, good morning to you. Hey, I can finally start to relax just a little bit. Oh boy, that was a real quick setup, literally, and that's why I've been bobbing backwards and forwards for a moment, but I think we're sorted, apart from no Fred the Ted. Oliver, hello. Oliver Carroll. Helen, hello to you. Thank you. And Helen says, what did she say? It appears that the C-17 had a departure time of 10:45, which then got changed to 29. So you could assume it will enter the runway again soon, which is exactly what it's doing. So Helen, that is absolutely brilliant. Thank you very, very much for that. Follow the big boy. Yeah, I was literally getting some more kit because it was a little bit busy first thing. So thank you, Aviation Kid. I wasn't by the camera for quite a while. Erwin says good morning, and a very good morning to Erwin. Let's see if that it is still there right down the bottom. I was hoping that was going to go, but because that came in I think on Monday, and we've still not seen that depart. Never mind, hopefully at some point. Right, see if I can make a slight alteration. Just hold on a minute. Okay, that's a little bit better. Right, where am I? All right, you're still taxing down. Okay. So keep the messages coming in, and I'll do my best to say hi now that I'm literally sorted and ready to rock and roll. But not expecting to be on. Do I say this every time? Not expecting to be on for too long, and then we're on for about 6 hours. But I really don't think that is going to happen today. The quids, should I say the tanking aircraft, have hardly done anything, but the wind has been absolutely horrendous down here, and it's certainly blowing today. Not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was just crazy. It did die down in the evening when it got too dark to be able to film, and that's when we had some action from a couple of the MC-130s, and also the Ospreys were up, but it was too dark. I filmed a few bits, and I actually put that video out last night with that incredible looking moon. So if you haven't seen that, have a look, check it out. But it was just too dark to be had. I was going live at around about 5 o'clock yesterday. Looked like we were going to get some action, but then the heavens opened again, and by the time the aircraft were flying, it was just then too dark. But I did get a few bits and bobs, and I put that out last night. Anyway, C-17 taking off hopefully this time. You can see beautiful blue sky. A few more alterations we need to make to the tripod. Needs to go up a little bit. That's why I lost it for a second, because I couldn't pan round. Everything was all catching. So we need to do that in a second. But fabulous visibility today. All that rain has certainly cleared the atmosphere. It is absolute. You can see for miles and miles today. But you can probably hear the wind is not as bad as yesterday, but goodness me, it is a real cold wind. Okay, let's make a few alterations then. So tripod has to go way up, so you're going to see this lifting up. May hear a few funny sounds like me going ow and catching my fingers where you don't want to catch them. Let's see. So this will be a little bit of movement for a while. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick pan round and make sure that we've got clearance. Yes, we certainly have this time. Okay, that's good. That's all set up. A few brave souls out here today. It is very cold. As you can see, there's another C-17 hiding over there behind those Ospreys. And a while ago, I'm sure I heard a quid actually calling up, but I'll check with you guys in the chat room. You probably know more than I certainly will, because there's no Fred here at the moment. But what I'll be doing is the usual. I'll hopefully come on and off throughout the day. Whenever we get any movements, I'll probably hit the live button again, providing the weather stays dry like it is at the moment. And I believe it's supposed to be okay all day today. Supposed to be. It was hammering it down around about an hour and a half ago. Thank you, Robert, much appreciated. Says thanks for your work. No problem. No, it's no problem. Yes, there certainly was. Heedy 69, I think that is. Yeah, the E3D Sentry AWACS, as we call it. Yep, that was flying around for quite a while last night. Still not doing any missions or anything like that, because they've officially retired it, as you know. They did that ceremony a few weeks ago down at Waddington, but it's still going round crew training or whatever else they're doing. Dutchy Base, hello, saying very nice. Lloyd, yep, they certainly are big planes, aren't they? Jeff, great shot, the take up. Yes, sorry, I lost it as I was going panning, but the tripod wasn't set how it's supposed to be. But it's all done now. It's okay. Probably won't get anything else now, will we? So that answered your question there, Aviation Kid. I think he was asking about the AWACS. But, yes, certainly not doing active work. But who knows? I'm just surmising. I don't know the answer. I would have thought it's doing something with a cruise. But I've no idea. I'm a blind deer. And if you're thinking of going to Lakenheath, so far every day this week they've been going up late morning / early afternoon, and then into the evenings. So I would assume they're probably going to do the same again, because I haven't heard any action over at Lakenheath at all yet. John, hello John Finchman. Hi there, Stu. How the devil are you? Great to see you at Mildenhall. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you. Big thumbs up to you as well. Cheers. It's certainly not like it was earlier in the week, or certainly last week down here. The weather was gorgeous, but certainly took a turn for the worse over the last couple of days, especially yesterday. Oh, that was horrendous. Christmas, what is Christmas, Aviation Kid? Goodness gracious, Christmas music. I don't put Christmas music on till Christmas Eve, and then by 12 o'clock they stop playing them all, which is good. It's good. Grinch comes to mind. You're thinking, I know. So that horrible weather is headed over to Max over there in Germany. Alright, yes, yuck, it was not good. Can I go to Lakenheath? Hey, yeah, if you want to come over and pick me up, I might consider going down. If there was something special happening down at Lakenheath, I'd probably go over. That was the plan all the time. If there was something really special I would pop over there. And so unless you guys know there's something special coming up in the next few days, Keith B says it's early there, early morning, 20 to 6. We'll make that nearly 5:45 now. So he's probably over there in the USA. Peter Healy says good morning to you. I'm just hanging on just a little bit longer, see what else we've got. Yeah, Erwin, so you got to see that C-17, great. Mel, hello Mel. And John, Aviation Kid, yeah, I mentioned him a couple of times. Colin Hill, Gabrielle, Brad, Rewind, hello Rewind. Do I earn an income from this? I wish. I wish. I can tell you it costs way more than I will ever make out of this, I can tell you, because it's absolutely free. Okay, Airshow World is free to take part, it's free to subscribe, and it's free to put all the messages in. I just do it for the love of it. Occasionally some really kind people put donations in, and that certainly helps towards the cost of the diesel to drive over the country and whatever. But no, it would be nice to make a living out of it, but that would mean making the channel a subscription only, paid in other words, and to be honest I don't really want to do that, because I just enjoy what I do, and it also means that if I don't want to do a live stream, hey, I just don't do it. It's the ball's definitely in my court. I can do what I want, but you know, the bear is always somewhere around, because basically, yep, I enjoy what I do, and isn't that the most important thing? Just enjoy what you do. Grunt Hunt, that's a good name. G'day from Australia, mate. Still loving the channel, woohoo. Brilliant stuff, thank you. Well, lots of new stuff being added all the time. I can't remember, 2 or 3 videos added to the long list of over 1,000 different videos on Airshow World. And last night, I'm not into trains at all, don't think that it's going to be a train channel or anything like that, but I put some rather nice steam train action on last night, so if you'd like to see that, you know where to look, on Airshow World. And Julie was off with her camera last weekend, and got some very nice video footage together with her son, and I put it all together, edited it yesterday, and made it all look nice and pretty for you. So if you'd like to see that, certainly have a look. Yes. Aviation Kid, yes you can if you get so many subscribers, but it certainly does not make you know, I'm never going to make a living out of it. As I said, it costs way more than it will ever make. But Aviation Kid, yeah, if you've got 1,000 subscribers, that is where you can then do the monetize, or probably charge people to watch. So if that's what you want to do, yeah, get those subscriptions up, and put the hard effort and work in, and who knows, I know there is some channels out there and they make an absolute fortune, but yes, I can only dream. But that's how I want it to be at the moment, and we'll keep it that way. Anyway, let's don't like talking about things like that. What have we got? Lloyd is with us, and Malcolm Janes. Hi Stu, greetings from an overcast Chatham. Are you able to pan around to see all the KC-135s to the right? Okay, I'll do my best for you. So we're heading right from the location I am today. You're not going to see an awful lot in that direction, okay? So I'm not up on that platform because it is just way too windy. You can see by the weather sock there, it is really blowing. Fortunately, it's blowing directly behind me, and so the winds, and I've got the good wind gags on as well. So you shouldn't be blasted out by the sound of the wind. He says, okay, DJB Planes, hi Stu, hope you're well and staying warm. Have a good day. Thank you, that's very thoughtful of you. Cheers, much appreciated. Julie's finally woken up, but we can forgive her because she's a night, she works all night, and literally she's about all day. She never sleeps, well, apart from first thing in the morning, that is, when I do how can you call this an early live show, you know? Hey, we've been on for how many hours? 5 hours now, Julie, come on. I hope you got that message at 6 o'clock that I was going live. So Julie, what have you missed so far this morning? Well, we've had 4 B1s, a B-52 and 10 KC-10s, Concorde. Oh, oh, hang on. And then I woke up. That was it. Oh, Malcolm James. Sorry, Stu. It's the one in front of you. Right, let's have a look. The one in front. Oh, right. You'd like me to zoom into that? Well, there you go. That's about the best I, because that is really zoomed in. I'll try to focus that a bit better. And can you believe it? There is a bit of heat haze down there. So that's your Alaska, and I will ask her a little bit later. And who was asking it? So Malcolm, that has been here since around about Monday, and I didn't get it coming in. It came in too early in the morning. It was still dark on Monday morning, I'm pretty sure it was. Monday or Tuesday, whatever. Hey, the days roll into one. And so I didn't get it, and I thought, well, right, I've got to keep my ears open to get that taken off. But so far, it's not moved. Hi there, Aeropeep says JJ. Hello JJ. Oh yes, and of course the red arrows. I had a flyby of those, but in my dreams when I was still asleep. Actually, I had one of those really weird dreams that woke me up with one of those like this, you know. But I knew what it was at the time, but I can't remember now. Goodness knows what those, if you got subtitles on, goodness knows what it's coming up with. A little bit embarrassing at sometimes, yes. Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Max. Doing a touch and go last night. There was an RAF C-130J, and yeah, he's saying the call sign was Ascot 147, and then it did air-to-air refueling with Tartan 38, and he even gives us the registration of Tartan 38. This is Zulu 338. Well done, Max, nice one. Yes, I certainly saw that go through, but yeah, way too dark. SHGP, sorry I missed what was just said. Is that, no, it's not KC-46. It's that Alaskan, the one with the bear. It's been there all week. Right, while we're just waiting, hopefully patiently, for something to happen, he says. There we go. Do you know, I swore blind around about half an hour ago. I did hear a quid calling up, but I wouldn't have thought it'd be on that side, so that's possibly a Reach aircraft. As I say, you guys are going to probably help me out, anybody that's local, because I haven't got Fred the Ted with me to keep me informed. But last night, after all the rain that we had in the daytime and the horrendous wind, the wind just died down and it went really calm. There's, I was going to say the sun came out, but the sky cleared, but it was like the sun. It was the most amazing moon, beautiful. And if you want to see that, I put that video out last night around about 10 o'clock-ish, 10:30, whatever, and you'll see a one of those C-17s actually coming in, and an Osprey with that green glow. It's only about a 2.5 minute video, and it should be on the first page of Airshow World, the bit where it says I think it's, what is it, latest videos. So if you'd like to see that, see what that moon looked like, it was amazing. It was one of the great big orange, it's like a big orange in the sky. I'm trying to think what Julie called it last night. Ed Cordell. Well, Fred is knocking about somewhere. Hey Fred, can you keep us a little bit more informed?
Well, I don't like to really, because you always moan at me, son.
Don't call me son. Goodness gracious, I don't want rumours like that going round. You know, can't be associated with Fred the Ted, you know.
I'll see what I can do for you, lad.
Thank you, Fred. So normally, as a rule, Fred the Ted keeps me well and truly informed, but he has been letting me down just recently. At the end of the runway. What is it? Hey, good to see you there, Ed. By the way, Ed, I put some steam train action out last night. If you want to see that, or if you haven't seen it yet, first page, as I said, of Airshow World. But to be honest with you, Fred the Ted is a little bit grumpy today because he's broken the aerial on his radio. So that's why he's not keeping us very well informed. It was one of these weird looking aerials. It was these black things, and they literally pull apart a little bit too easy. So it was his best aerial. So he's a bit grumpy at the moment. He's going to have to buy a new one, I think. Never mind, it happens. You should be a little bit more careful, Fred, with your equipment.
You leave my equipment out of it.
What? He's a bit close to me now, which is never a good thing with Fred. I'll have a look, Fred, just a little bit later to see if I can find you an aerial. I should have something somewhere. Thank you, Alex, keeping us informed. That's excellent stuff. Right, the only KC135 apart from that one is Lager 640. In a moment, I'll unless somebody puts it in, I will have a look at 360 radar. Hello, West London Transport and Wildlife. Oh, I tell you, you can't beat the wildlife. It's great, isn't it, hey? Red Devils Gaming. What does he say? He had two 747s fly over today, but of course it was cloudy. Yep, you can guarantee that, can't you? It's like if the B1s go over down the Lichfield or Daventry corridors. You hate lots of people have been hearing them, but yeah, it always seems to be cloudy when that happens. Icebox Paul. Tell you what, I'm feeling a bit like an icebox. But say the wind is blowing directly behind me. That's why on that takeoff of that 135, you probably didn't hear the sound until it was right next to us, because of course the wind's blowing the sound well and truly away. Whereas other days, when the wind's blowing a little bit more favourably, or no wind, you can hear them right the other end of the runway. That aircraft, Oliver, the one that just took off, you mean? That was a KC-135. Aviation kid. Yeah. In our dreams again, eh? Are you too as well? You probably did see a Dodge Challenger there, aviation kid. Yeah, lots of the vehicles going around here are yeah, American vehicles, and of course all the fire trucks. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to mention fire trucks. We'll get it going. Can you hear the wind today? So I have got the wind gags on, but it's if it wasn't for those, the sound would be horrendous. Andrew Stott, hello Andrew, is watching from Perth in Australia. We're out shopping one day down at good old Aldi, and this said to this woman and this old boy, I said, no, you go first. I'm in no hurry. I said, I've got all the time in the world. She said, oh, thank you. I said, no, it's okay, no worries. She gets her elbow, puts it into her husband and whispers, that young man's from Australia. I thought, No. No. I just went with it. I think I've been watching too much Les Patterson. I think that's what it was. And I was just there going, yeah, no worries. What about fire truck? Is a certain lady just gets a little bit excited when we mention fire trucks. We mentioned it the other day, you know, about wanting to ring my bell. You know, that's where we did the music question, the Anita Ward. But yeah, we won't go down that one right now. Red Devils Gaming. Oh yes, she must have been talking about belugas a moment ago. Okay, listen, while I have a look at 360 radar, I'm going to let you guys see a bit of action, okay? In the best possible taste, direct from the camera, okay? Unedited, straight from the camera, okay? And as soon as we get some more action or something moving, if it's within the next few minutes, yeah, I'll be back hitting that live button immediately, okay? So keep putting the messages into the chat room. I'll keep looking at them and I'll read them out again in just a short while. But save you looking at the grass grow, you know, which hey, the move don't mind it, but hey, I want to entertain you a little bit, all right? You don't want to hear me just muttering on about any old rubbish. So let's have some action straight from the camera. I haven't got a clue what we've got. Have you, Fred?
No.
Okay, let's go. and see. There we go, your little vehicle over there, that's going to pick up the parachute. I've always wanted, and there we have just a little bit of a replay from last week. Monday, Tuesday, what was it, the 11th and 12th of October down there at Coningsby. Had a great time. It was absolutely brilliant, loved it, and the weather was pretty good as well, like it was here until the last couple of days when the rain certainly came in. But what day was it? Tuesday. Goodness, it was so Monday and Tuesday here. It was so warm, but unfortunately it brought the rain with it as well, and we certainly paid the price yesterday. I think around about 4:30, 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, there was a horrendous storm came down, and thunder, lightning, and yeah. So it was a pretty quiet day. And again today, there's a strong wind, not as windy as yesterday, but there's not a lot to talk about at the moment as far as flying is concerned here at RAF Mildenhall. So I'm going to go off air fairly soon. You've got around about 1 minute to get your last messages into the chat room. All being well, I will be back with you as soon as we get some more action flying down here at Mildenhall. But it'll give me a chance to get back and sort Ted out with a new aerial, and also time to get a brew on the go. And of course, you know what we're going to say just before we leave you, time to do the advert. Don't forget to check out Stu Bear's sponsor, that's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And of course, you get 15% off all your tea and coffee orders, and they've got over 1,000 different types. So if you want to help Airshow World grow, just check them out. The link is under the video right now. You may have to click on the more to get the drop down, but there's a link there, and it will take you straight to the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And how do you get 15% off every single order? It's quite simple. Just use the voucher code AIRSHOW, AIRSHOW. It's all one word, it's uppercase, simple as that. End of adverts. Right, what else? Let's see who's got the final message in the chat room today. Hi, Max and Piotr. So hopefully I will see you just a little bit later if you're watching this and you like your aircraft, and hopefully we will get some more flying later. And you haven't already subscribed to Airshow World, make sure you have the notifications working correctly, because I haven't had a chance, and I don't normally get a chance to say, hey, the bear's going live and all that, because I just never know if I'll be live or not. As soon as we do get some action, that's when I hit the live button normally. Stephen Billings. Okay, Sarah, lovely to see Sarah, and Piotr, Chris Long, and Lloyd, Matthew, he's popped in. As you can see, Matthew, every now and again I just do a replay direct from the camera what I filmed just recently, just to keep, just while we're waiting to see if anything's going to happen. But as I said, nothing's calling up, I don't think, anyway. We wouldn't know. Fred's broken his aerial. It's not the only thing he's broken recently. Okay, so hey, thank you everybody for joining us on this morning show, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you, who knows, a lunch show, afternoon, evening, breakfast, lunch, tea or dinner. Hey, it's always great to see everybody in the chat room. I'll see you just a little bit later. Thanks. Take care. Bye for now from Stu Bear.
Hi, I'm Christoph Simon. I'm a display pilot in the UK and I'm showcasing the Mudry Captain. You're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.